of staff who cover this whole range of law, and we are a full service law firm. We provide all this range of different services to people, and that's a key part of Capital H, is the idea of service and the idea of providing a good service to the community and also to obviously our clients.
So you'll just find subjects that you have a natural bent for and you enjoy, and for me that was English and history and all that sort of thing. So I've gravitated to a job where a lot of it is thinking and writing opinions and coming up with seeing both sides of the story and then trying to write a persuasive.
It's like all things. It's like football. These people who are better at things than others, and obviously you get people that do quite well, and they end up being recognised as being a better lawyer or what have you.
What is the best thing about working for this company?
This company's really good, and it's sort of unique for a law firm. It's pretty, it's got a sort of family feel.
I hated it. I was more like the physics and the maths. Yeah, I don't know what it was. I think it's the numbers.
Yeah.
Ah, right, okay.
No, it's fine. I mean, if you can keep up your music as well, that's...
So you get paid on a regular basis. However, with the clients, so effectively what we do is we get a client, and it usually takes maybe 2 weeks to a month, maybe.
Important qualities you need to succeed in a career.
I think you have to be passionate about what you're doing and really enjoy the work and have goals that you're striving for. It's really easy to get into that daily grind of just doing the same thing over and over and over and just treading water but not focusing on where you want to go. So I think having goals in a career that's going to progress is really important.
And the meeting's at 7 o'clock and they might not leave till 7 o'clock at night. So it depends on the day, what anyone's got on. On that particular day there's certain meetings and things that people have to be involved in, but generally I guess you'd be looking at around a 40-hour week.
When my children were young and did a commerce degree, Canterbury, majored in accounting and audit, so from there I worked for 6 years at BDO.
But they did everything to put it right, so they have the confidence and trust that if you do something wrong, you'll fix it. And that actually makes for a stronger relationship than if that never happened.
Around people for so long, you've got to get on with them and you've got to enjoy their company, and so the people around here are pretty amazing.
How did you just, as an adult, just rock up and get a job? Like, how did you do that?
Well, I mean, you sort of obviously you have to make sure that you're selling yourself, so it's all about presentation in the way of your resume and cover letter, so you come across well on paper, but then...
Or at university with another degree.
And I realised it wasn't the be-all and end-all. Some of the younger grads when I went through, or students, it's all they could think about was just the law.
But one of the things that we really want you to do is to go away and think about how this makes you operate as a person when you go back to school. And I had a good chat to Tom and Jack about that. We had a good chat, and I've already heard lots of people say that you guys were really fun and good to talk to, so well done on being fine young men so far, so that's awesome. But one of the things I want you to do is to go back and think about what you want to do in terms of to make you excel over the future. And that's not just at school, it's not just next term, but it's about the whole rest of your lives. And I think that's one of the things that certainly when I was at school they didn't teach us very well. I'm sure many of you guys want to be like some of the people here, driving flash cars and being reasonably well paid and having, as someone put it, lots of social functions or parties or whatever it is that's described. We do work really hard in our firm, but we also do know that it's important to let our hair down from time to time and have fun, which is a good way to be. I know you guys all like to work hard and then like to party, so everyone loves birthday parties or whatever it is else that you get to do. So they are an important part of life. You need to celebrate things. So I suppose I just wanted to talk, really, I had the standard sort of, there's 3 things that you need to do well in this world if you want to be successful, if you want to make it, and they all revolve around the same 3 things, which is people, people and people. So the first part of that is I really want you to spend some time, which is not often taught at school, certainly wasn't in my time, understanding people, understanding what people think, understanding what you think. We call it meta thinking, which is thinking about the way you think. So if there's one thing you can do that's going to make a difference, is I want you to try and understand why it is that you react to different things, why you behave, why you get upset when things happen, and when a teacher says something to you and you get pissed off with it, how you should respond. So if you can actually start thinking about that, that's actually one of the best things you can do to be aware of what's going on. If you just carry on day to day and just take what hits you like a sort of a fire hose spraying water at you, you don't tend to develop. But if you actually spend the time to think about why did that happen, what would I do differently the next time, then you will learn and you will learn and you will grow and you'll become a far more powerful person than would be the case otherwise. The second thing about people dealing with people is communication. So here I am standing in front of a group of people talking, but you need to think, if you want to be successful in this world, you need to be able to communicate well. Now that might be what's usually a combination of written communication, so even texting and other things is fine communication. When I talk about communication, I'm not saying have you spelt words right, etc. I'm talking about, when do you communicate? Do you communicate early? You've got a particular problem, someone's annoyed you, at what point do you wait until you're really, really upset and then do you deal with it? Or do you deal with it early and say, hey, listen, actually, what you've just said to me is a little bit annoying. Can we have a chat about it? Can we talk about how that makes me feel? Can we deal with it? If you learn to communicate, your friendships with your mates here, your friendships with your parents, your friendship with your girlfriends and boyfriends in the future will be fantastic. So communication is the second part of people that you really need to think about. And the third part is within yourself, is operating properly. So with people who are successful, the people that we employ and the people that succeed here and do really well are the ones who are clear and careful about thinking about what they want to achieve and going about it. They don't randomly just think, oh, something's going to happen to me or I'm entitled to something. They actually think, okay, I want to get to this point, and they take the times to go and communicate with someone, say, how do I get there, what do I have to do, and they honestly work towards it. There's a couple of things that I thought of that I'll send through to Phil. There's a book that you should all read, which is a great book for adults, but they've made one for teens, for those of you who haven't read it, which is The 7 Habits of Highly Effective Teenagers. And it's an awesome book if you...
And assimilating information. That's what the law is about going back into the history books and saying, well, what's the unlock from that? Because that's, otherwise you're relying on other people to spoon feed you and to do stuff for you. Do you do anything like that?